Hello, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome to our live, not my live, to our live. It's your girl, Sean R. Shelton, and we are here to talk about the Go Live or Go Home 14-day challenge that some of us from a company by the name of Pharmacy decided that we were going to take part of to enhance and to engage as it relates to having an online business. So as you can see, we have a little bit of a Brady Bunch square thing here going on, right? And I'm gonna let the ladies introduce themselves because I want them to feel empowered. I want them to feel like this is not my live, but our live. We all came together for now 13 days, let's say years, 13 days, complete strangers all around. We are missing two. And everybody that's here did not know each other. Like I may have known someone else may have known someone else, but on a collective, we all did not know each other. And that's what made this super special. So I'm going to go ahead and start from my top right. Yes. Go ahead, Sherry. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I am Sherry Marie, your California girl with the Texas twang. Super excited to be here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm Senia, beauty influencer, pharmacy, and your favorite mom that's always going to.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Felicia Gilder. I am a beauty influencer and also beauty blossom chick. So, hey.
Hey. And who's missing right now is LaKenya Edwards and Cassie. How do you say her last name? Cassie. I don't know how to say Cassie's last name. Don't beat me up, Cassie. But Cassie C. She's in our group too. So, ladies, what I want to ask you is number one. Out of the 14-day challenge, we're all short one day because today is the 13th day. How many of us can say we did go every day? And with us going every day, did you see a difference in your business? And if you did not go live every day or had to catch up or felt it was a challenge sometimes going live every day, let's talk about that because at the end of the day, that is the reality. I know there was a time that I looked at the clock and said, look, I got 10 minutes. I'm either going to do it or not do it. And I did it, and I tried my best to be as stellar as possible. But there's a challenge sometimes when you know that although you have 24 hours in a day, you have to pick 5 minutes of it to go live. It can be kind of intimidating. So can someone talk about that? You know, did you go live every day? Did you see a notice? Or if you missed a day or so, what did you find was either difficult to jump back on the wagon or was it just life? Like, was it just life altogether? And how did you overcome it?
I'll go. So I missed one day, and it was really interesting because I was like, I'm gonna do all 14 days, and it was life, right? And I think that for me, that lesson was there are some times where life takes over, and there's literally nothing you can do about it. Mm-hmm. You show up the next day and you keep going. Because if you don't, then life takes over everything, and pretty soon you're not showing up for something that's important to you. So it was difficult to miss that day, but sometimes family takes priority over anything. Well, not sometimes. Family always takes priority, right? And so it's kind of hard when you're running for a goal and you love what you're doing and you love the team that you're on, and then to tell them, hey, I can't show up. So just learning to trust in them and know that they're supporting you is a really awesome lesson to be able to experience throughout this challenge.
Awesome. Jacinia, I saw you starting to talk as well. What were your thoughts about that? Or did you experience that?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think it was extremely hard to try and go live every day, and I did not go live every day. With 2 young kids, it was just, and I only get like so many days off during the week because I work in the hospital and everything, and I try to give them as much as myself as I can while still maintaining myself. So it was difficult to do that on most days, but the days that I did go live and that I did do the things that we had planned, it did go very well. I mean, I got a positive response in my business. People were hitting me up. I even have someone who'll be signing up with me this weekend. So it was definitely good and something that I will for sure in. I just think it'll be, at least for me in my current life situation, that it'll be nice to just uh, split for myself and work it in and having it every day.
Mhm.
And that's the beauty of this business. You know, you get to schedule it when you want to. If you want to scale up or scale back, we can all work it the way that is best for our schedule.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Felicia?
Well, I had my, each day, like you said, it's pretty hard because I work from like 10:30 to 3, and then trying to get home to get everything, because we also have different tasks on other groups, that we've been doing too. So trying to get all that done, family life, and all that, and it just seemed like time just go by so fast. So like yesterday was my first time ever, since the challenge missing a day, but I made up for it today because I said no matter what, I was gonna at least get that in. I was gonna miss, a day of doing the video for our challenge because it keeps me motivated, and so I appreciate it a lot. So
Awesome, awesome. And as you can see, everybody has their own reasons and goals as it relates to their business and what works for them and their business. So I know for me, I'm a teacher, I'm a coach, I'm a single mom, so I don't have the help. I can't just say like, hey, Joey, come over here and take the kids for a little bit. So what I love to see with everybody on here, everybody found a way to integrate either their family, aka husbands, boo things, children, their job. I saw how everybody found a way to integrate life into this challenge. And of course, most certainly with this challenge, the goal was for you to see that it can be done, but it doesn't have to be done once we get on the schedule. So usually the typical posting for lives for businesses are 3 to 5 days per week, and usually between the hours of 7:45 a.m. to 11:15 in the afternoon, and or between 3:15 in the evening to about 7:30, and then it picks back up again 9:30 on, just because of the different coasts. So did you find it was easier when you knew what the challenge was going to be, or did you find it was easier when you found out the day of? And there's a reason why I'm asking.
I think with me it was, how you be anticipating, but then you're like, okay, what is it going to be about the next day? How I'm going to prepare for the next day? But I still end up doing it. So yeah, it makes you kind of, you're excited about it, but it's when you don't know what's coming up next, it makes you want to work hard to prep for it that day, even if you get what you got to do that morning.
Okay.
I thought here to know before, just for planning purpose. Like I said, with two young kids, it's like, you got to lock yourself in the bathroom just to get 2 seconds to yourself, and you still get this little hand on the door. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna be talking about chicken wings and tacos. Okay, I can plan to talk about this for like 3 minutes. I'm gonna just close this door and mommy's in the bathroom.
That became the honeycomb hideout, right?
See, I'm just the opposite.
Yeah, or they do that little knock on the door, like, "Mommy, what you doing?"
Yeah, I like not knowing, because then I felt like I wasn't scripted, and it was just coming right then. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. And the reason I'm asking that is because with business, sometimes we're going to know what's going to happen and sometimes we're not. And when I joined pharmacy in July 24th to be exact, I had no idea I was joining. I'm watching Jasinia's live and I can identify with getting a bottle of wine. I didn't say a glass of wine, I said a bottle of wine, right? And I can identify getting that bottle of wine and this chit chatting amongst, friends. And because, and again, no one believes me, being really, really shy, feeling like I don't always fit in all the time with certain cliques or groups. I find myself alone a lot of times, but not in a bad way, not like in a creepy, like I find myself alone, but I find myself right enjoying my own company. And sometimes maybe my conversation with wine may be online, right? So I'm watching Jasenia's post, and I'm like, she's my sorority sister. So I'm gonna help her out. I'm gonna buy something because she's trying to hit a goal. And when I found out how affordable pharmacy was to join, I literally backed out. I was like, I think I went to the wrong website. Let me do this again, right? And I said, oh my God, it does say $19.99 to join. Like, I'm gonna help her out because she needs this goal. And if this is gonna help her, I'm gonna do it. And what I found with this company is the same way some people wink, wink at Sherry, at Felicia, at Nelson, at a bunch. I would say most of my team, out of the 11 people on my team, 7 of them joined up without me knowing. It was like, surprise! And I was like, oh my God. So the reason why I'm mentioning that is because if we didn't know what was going on, how do you prepare for that? Or like when they're like, surprise, foamy's out, the eye pencils are out. How do you get yourself motivated where you find out something in the instant that something dropped, it released, accepted a surprise from us? How do you get yourself where you can go live like this and talk about it and then go back to your normal day? Because they're not telling us, as we've learned last week, like what, how many products dropped last week? Like 6. And we knew about 1. Right? So that's why I said, well, you know what, when Sherry and I would think of the topics, she said, maybe it might be a good idea to have some days where they don't know what's going on, because we don't even know what's going on sometimes. And it's difficult when we can't control something, right? So the challenge now becomes, how do I resist the temptation to try to control it and just go with the flow? Okay. Yeah. So what was the best part of this challenge for you guys?
Making me think. I'm trying to, cause it's like some days you have it where the words will not flow the way you want, or like, okay, what am I gonna choose to go with, that or this? So yeah.
And she said that was conviction, making me think, right? She said that one, right?
Especially after getting off of work and then coming home and like, okay.
Yeah, okay.
The best part was the consistency of it, just trying to be consistent and just like, okay, tomorrow I know I'm going to go live, or tomorrow I know I'm going to go do this. And it really does help your business when people get to see all different sides of you. And I like the variety of it. Like, it wasn't all about pharmacy. We talked about different things, and it allowed us to connect with people in a different way.
Mm-hmm. Miss Sherry Marie?
My favorite part was connecting and reconnecting with a lot of people that are on Facebook, and just being able to be silly. Like Yesenia said, it wasn't all about pharmacy, right? And so just remembering that it's fun to have fun. Yeah. It doesn't always have to be business every single time. Like, sometimes you just don't feel like talking about business, right? So that was my favorite part, is just being able to show up and be authentic and connect with my friends out there.
I love it. I love that. And I love that. And the next question I'm going to ask, I'm going to give the order in which we're going to ask it. And then in that same order, I want you guys to ask a question or give an observation. So my question is, who did you learn more about that you did not know about that was on this challenge? Who did you learn more about that you did not already know about as it relates to the challenge? So, for example, have my phone, please. Thank you. So, for example, I did not realize that Felicia loved red lipstick so much. I've been on a quest for red lipstick, and I might sound crazy, but that was a big deal for her. Like, she made sure we knew every lie about her red lipstick, right? And how it makes a girl feel good. So
it does.
And we were in Forex together, and I had no idea about that with her. So I love the fact that she was able to identify with one signature item, and she had so many women like, girl, I didn't know I could wear red lipstick. I was one of them. So I didn't know Felicia truly loves red lipstick, and I didn't realize that Felicia had, all of us have a strong following, but that Alabama girl, she has a whole tribe of women who love lipstick. I like, who knew that, right? So the one who's gonna go next is gonna be Jacinia, then Sherry, and then Felicia. And in that same order, I want you to ask somebody on the panel something and or make a comment about anything that you learned from the minute you said, I'll do it, to, oh my God, why did I do this? Okay, so go ahead.
So we're saying what we learned about somebody through their life. Just
Uh-huh.
to,
What did you learn about someone that you didn't know at all?
so I personally don't know Sherry at all. But I mean, besides like, through our groups and other places that we've been in, and Sherry, like I really admire you because you are so dedicated. And I love it. I love that, you have this big family, and I mean, you do the damn thing. But I loved watching your chicken tacos video. I really thought that most people were going to use tacos, but when you about chicken wings and all the different ways that you can make chicken wings, and you compared it to Bubba Shrimps, it was like chicken wings, Bubba Shrimp. I was like, yes, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. You actually made me change from being tacos to chicken wings. So, you know what? That's the point. You actually can make chicken wings a lot of ways. There's tons of sauces. That's a good
Right.
point. So that's what I learned about you.
Awesome. Okay.
Well,
So I learned about everybody. Oh my gosh. And I think that that's the cool thing about this is like, we well, some of us haven't met in person, right? So I learned that LaShawn, of all people, is shy. As much as I talk to her and all the other things that I've done, and as much as you are always going live and such an encourager and supporter, I'm like, you cannot be shy. But it's just another way that we connected because that's something that both of us actually talk about. So I learned that. And I'm going to cheat a little bit, all right? Because I also learned, I knew you was a nurse, but I didn't realize that you do night shifts. And
Mm.
so, like, sometimes she'd pop in and I'd be like, where has Dad been all day? And you were sleeping, right? And so it was kind of interesting as you learn different people's schedules because sometimes you'll post something and you'll be like, I know that they were just here a minute ago. Where'd they go? What are you doing? And so to just start to learn people's schedules and the lives that they have to live makes you more aware and just more appreciative when people show up, right? Because I mean, who doesn't want sleep? So I know that there were times where I'm like, no, she just said she got off work, so she's cutting out of her sleep to be here with us. So to me, that speaks volumes, right? To show up for people that you haven't even met in person. And then with Felicia, I'm like, oh, she's a little sassy. She's soft spoken, but when she's passionate about something, it just shows. And that passion comes across. So it was kind of neat to see somebody like come out of their shell and be like, this is what I love, this is what I'm doing, and y'all are gonna listen. And she starts talking and you like lean into the screen trying to get close to her, like, what is that? Which one is that? So I learned a lot about everybody. And it was just such a great thing to be here with people from our team and to learn more about each other, right? Um, so yeah. And then what was the other part?
So now the reverse, you are going to ask the questions
Okay.
and or start the conversation.
All right. So out of the whole challenge, we all highlighted different products. Is there one product that somebody else highlighted that you maybe hadn't even thought about trying that made you try it and now you're just in love with it?
I think that everything that everyone highlighted in their lives was already like a favorite. So I had tried all the stuff that y'all had,
Because
and I
you
was
got
like,
first dibs. That's
I,
I got one. Okay. For me, Sherry and her daggone foamy fetish. I'm not getting so okay. So I'm a cheat, right? Me and Sherry never met before, but you would think we grew up together. Her husband's like, "Come on, drop the gift, the goods." I know y'all know each other. We were like, "No, we really just met like what, 4 months ago, if that.
Yeah.
And no one believes us, right? So she'll come on my page. So she'll like, girl, did you try so-and-so yet? No, get it. Okay. So this daggone rose mask and this age reverse gel cleanser and that daggone foamy vibrator thing, right? She was going through because I saw the products and I'm not gonna lie, I had to blow dust off this. I was like, like I can't believe I bought this. It's so small, y'all. I've been using it, and this is all I've used so far. This is all I've used, and there's so much left. This is gonna last me till I'm 80 years old, right? So when she was going live and she kept talking about treating her face to the rose, I said, you know what? Let's just try it. I have not stopped for the last 13 days putting this on my face because Sherry was saying to try it, and the same thing with the vibrator and this thing, right? I mean, the foamy.
I haven't got that yet.
Clarify that the foamy and being able to feel it on my face. Let me just rephrase that. Pause. Like,
The was too is I have the foamy on like the lowest setting, right? And so I'm like, this is not doing any. Like, I love the serum and I love the gel, the cleanser, right?
Mhm.
And so she's using it, and I was like, how come I can hear hers on the like, hit the button, Sherry, hit the button. So I was about to set
Like,
the foamy to the side and be like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's not one.
yeah.
Whoa.
It was like, and I'm like, oh my God. So it was like bopping all over my face, but it felt so good, right?
Get
Felicia,
the foamy. If you don't have the foamy, get the foamy.
yes, that's a more.
Yeah, I need to get it definitely. I haven't got that.
Get the foamy. And the cool thing about the foamy that I like that they highlighted is we can use it with any of the cleansers or any of the serums.
That
So
part.
that's really cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, and it looks so funny though because it has a the charger. So it's literally on my nightstand charging.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, that's a new Alexa. Leave it alone. You don't need to know what that is.
Like, okay. And now, Felicia, I ordered red lipstick because of you. I want to know what I
I
look.
told you it look good on you.
Thank you. Will I look as beautiful as this doll with this red lipstick? Because I was always taught stay away from red lipstick and don't wear yellow, girl. You look crazy. So I never did it. And you actually had me. Right, we were just saying like our parents told us, stay away from that color. No, that won't look right. You're gonna be like a glowing skittle or whatever, right? So I bought red lipstick because I wanted to know if I would look as iconic as you. And just Jasenia, girl. First off, I tried red wine again because of you. That's nothing to do with pharmacy, but I tried red wine. And there's some chilling downstairs waiting for me. But I also love how you talked about the pigments. And guess what I have now? I have 5 pigments. Well, 4 because somebody's niece took one.
They are amazing.
I
I
have,
love mine.
yes, yes. So because of you guys, that's what I challenge myself to do.
Have you tried it as lipstick yet?
No. And Sherry got me looking like I'm gonna have to try some mutant like lipstick look because
I did the what is it? I think it's the bronze one. Pretty. I love it.
And the yellow one, what is that? Gold. What's the yellow one
gold
called?
dust.
It's like it's a gold dust, I think it was called. Yeah.
That one's really hot.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I love
That
it.
one's gonna be good for Christmas and red lipstick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, your turn, Jasenia.
Wait, what's the question?
She's like, give me wine.
I know, right?
What did you learn about somebody that you didn't know because of these lives? The challenge.
I did that. I talked about shit.
It's my I haven't did it yet.
Felicia, my bad. Felicia.
Well, I'm gonna cheat a bit because it's all of y'all. I learned something different about each of y'all. So I'm gonna start with you, Cinda. You are a wonderful person because you go to work as a nurse. Then you come home and spend time with your babies, and it brought back memories of when mine was young. So I love your videos. And I just appreciate how, even though you be tired when you come home, you still give your baby and your husband, even cooking, when I know you can be exhausted when you come home. So that I have to give you a high five, girl. Okay.
Thank you.
Sherry, you
Uh-uh.
also deserve a high five as a great mom. I see how you spend time with your son when he goes for his games and stuff, and I see how hard you work, and I love seeing your videos and love seeing what you come up with. Because you never know what it may pop out, and sometimes it just is something that I may need that day, and you be on posted in your stories. So yeah, I really appreciate that about you, and I'm enjoying learning about both of y'all. And you, Miss Lesha, yes, you. I love how you support us, how you give us what we need, to help us to, learn new things, get us out of our comfort zone, because a lot of times we be scared to get out of our comfort zones to even do videos, So I'm doing a lot more videos than I ever did with any other companies I have been with. So I appreciate that, and like I said, I appreciate how whenever we all maybe feel down, you always tell show that you care, and you hope that like when I was feeling bad last night, I really appreciate you where you said I hope you feel better soon. That made my days. Because I had also had to take my sister to the doctor also, so I did all the driving, so I was exhausted, and on top of that with a migraine, and it just uplift me just for you even seeing that. So you get a big 5 star, more than that, maybe 10, 20, 30, 40,
Thank you.
So thanks.
Y'all gonna make me cry. Stop! You make me cry. Yes, just say that. Thank you, Tamara. So I appreciate you. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna do that. Even though our mascara is smudge proof and I can't cry, I'm not gonna cry today. I love you guys so much. So the last question, because I know that we have people and joining us from all over. One of the things that I realized that was super, super cool was you all trending for now 4 days. Today's the fourth day trending. So there was a hashtag. We always talk about hashtag hijack, hashtag hijack. What is that? That's when you get a hashtag that's already popping and you make it work for you. And 14-day challenge trended after we started doing the videos. It wasn't trending before. So it was like we kind of like, then you like put like a defibrillator on it and it just like boom, like all of a sudden it went back up. And it made me feel good knowing that we could utilize this platform not only for our business, because everyone knows I'm in life insurance, everyone knows I'm a coach, everyone knows I love to have my daughter on because she's like a mini me with the camera. But the fact that we got to know each other in our authentic selves and accepted each other for authentic selves is what made this even more beautiful. So I'm gonna read what Tamara says. She says, I still have to get out of my comfort zone and do it, but I hope you know how much I love and appreciate all of you. Don't cry. Show them that mascara's
We love you too, Tamara.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel with he already had vitamins. How do you guys feel? And it's the last question. And then I want you guys to share who you are and everything that you do as it relates to pharmacy, as it relates to real life, and how people can get in contact with you. So this may seem like a strange question, being that all four of us are in the same business, but always remember, people support people, not the business. And there may be something else that you do, like, I don't know, maybe just send you teach CPR classes on the side, or I know Sherry has like a myriad of awesome businesses and coaching that she does. So yes, we're all with pharmacy, right? But what are some other money making avenues and platforms you have that people can support? Okay, because that's what this is really all about. So, Kalisa, I commit to help someone tonight, but I'll watch y'all later. Love you. We love you too, Tamara. So, I don't care who goes first. Just jump in. How do you feel about tomorrow being the last day? Okay, and tell us about who you are and what we can how we can help you.
Okay, so I'll go first because I have to jump off and get ready for work.
Okay.
So you said to tell you other things that we do besides pharmacy, right?
Yeah, who
Correct.
are you outside of pharmacy? Don't get scared. I'm holding Hector. He just had vitamins. Okay, guys, don't get scared. Go ahead.
It's fine. So outside of pharmacy, as I said in the live here, I am a nurse full time. Like I guess nurse by day and night because I work day and midnight shift.
Mhm.
But I also make elderberry syrup. If you guys are familiar with what that is, it's basically it's not as
Stop,
thick as
stop. You make elderberry syrup?
yeah.
Take my money now. Keep going.
So
Mhm.
yeah, I make elderberry syrup like right here at home. I've been selling it now for like 2 years. Basically, once my daughter started daycare, I found out about it. I actually bought it from someone. It worked so good that I looked up how to make it myself, and then I started making it myself. And then people started asking me about it, like because they wanted to buy it. All right. So I've been selling it for the last 2 years. And I have like my steady people who buy from me like every couple months and stuff because they buy large batches. But yeah, I love making elderberry syrup because one, of course, it helps with the immune system, and I'm all about natural remedies. Like if I can avoid, a pill or a shot or whatever, and just take a little bit of syrup to help keep my immune system up, especially during these times, I definitely do it. And the fact that my daughter loved it, like she still takes it, today just squirt a little bit in her juice. Before she used to take it by itself, but now she gets all picky about it. So I just squirt it in. She drinks it, doesn't even know it, and it helped. I know that she's being kept safe. Like my daughter, the whole first year that she was in daycare, she took the elderberry syrup and never caught the flu. She would have like little sniffles here and there, but I would just increase how much I would give her, and it would honestly just go away. Like it's amazing.
I
And like I said, all natural.
never knew that. I will be buying some for you tonight.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'll go.
Okay.
So outside of pharmacy, I do Forex as well. So again, another way of growth and learning about how our world runs and just tapping into that stream of income. I am also an author, so I write books. Anybody that has followed me knows that I am extremely vocal and passionate about mental health. So I write about my journey and the things that have helped me. And I also do speaking on the same topic as well. And I have 6 crazy kids that whatever they are looking at and wanting to learn, I'm right there doing it with them. So
Love it. Love it.
Um, with me, I work for Panera Bread. I'm a catering lead there. So that's pretty much from 10:30 to 3. And then when I get home, then I do my other business, which is a beauty influencer for pharmacy. And, I try to do everything I can to, do my videos or, anything that kind of, that would help boost my business. And then plus I'm a wife and a mother. And so those are, that's a job also within itself because you got to, keep everybody happy. So
Oh,
that's right now what I'm doing right now. So
love it. So, real quick, ladies, take out your phones. We're going to do a quick selfie because we're going to remember this day. You are the inaugural. Um, I have to learn how to work this thing. Hi, how do I work you? Okay, you are the inaugural class for this. So, we're going to take a picture. One, two, three. There we go.
where'd Sherry go?
Okay, there we go.
She disappeared on us.
So, with that being said, Sherry, do we have an announcement or anything like that?
we do. Let's
Like the good witch, where'd she go?
She disappears on us.
I want her to give the announcement. Sherry, where'd you go? Her phone sometimes. I know where she's at in her house, and that's not real creepy saying that. There's a certain part of her house where she'll like disappear. That didn't sound. I was like, I know where she is. There she is. Okay.
this technology. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we do have an announcement. We stay tuned. We have details coming. We are going to be doing a leadership summit, which after doing this challenge, we still wanted to continue to grow. and just keep going to the next level. So we are going to be getting details out about that soon. And what else was there? There's something else. What else was there?
That you're going to teach the next go live and go home challenge in a couple weeks. Is that it?
Oh, am
My
I?
daughter calling me. Sorry. My baby calling me.
Had an announcement.
So what I would like to do, ladies, is we and for an instance time, I know Jasenia has to work, Sherry has boo night, Felicia has boo night, and I'm hanging with my lizard for the rest of the night. Anyway, we're gonna have another go live or go home challenge for 14 days, and Sherry's up next. She didn't know this. I totally surprised her with it, and then after that, Sherry's going to pick someone from the next inaugural class, from this inaugural class, to host the next one. So it could be Jasenia, it could be Felicia. But we all are going to help each other when it's our turn to do it. I know you guys didn't sign up for that, but that's what we're going to do, and that'll keep us accountable for it. And ladies, I think Jasenia dropped off. With it being us in our Hustle Motivate team, the strategy is for us to get our entire downlines on and to be comfortable with going live. So ladies, I know that you guys have a lot to do. And I want to make sure I respect your time. So thank you so much for this. And I didn't tag you guys, but I did invite you to the video. So if you choose to share it, you can. And that's it. So go live or go home.
All right. Y'all have a fabulous evening. Love you,
Thank
ladies.
you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.